Hey guys, tonight we're going to be cooking a Sunday night dinner. We are having tri-tip and mashed potatoes and gravy, salad and fixings, and Cheesecake Factory rolls. First thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and get your oven preheating to 425 degrees and start peeling the potatoes. Now I'm using Yukon Gold potatoes. I just prefer those for my mashed potatoes. They're more buttery. And I'm going to probably do about 5 or 6. I'm not going to actually eat mashed potatoes. I want a sweet potato, so I'll make my own for that. But for the kids and my husband, we're going to do mashed potatoes. Peel as many as you need for the size of your family. The rule is kind of like 1 per person, but our kids are grown, so they definitely eat more than 1 potato. And Yukon Gold potatoes are smaller than, say, a russet potato. I'm just going to chunk them up pretty big, rinse them off, and then we'll get them in the pot. And I'm going to go ahead and poke some holes in my sweet potato and get it going in the oven. Now this is a tri-tip, and you're going to notice several important things. Which way the grain is going. On the back side where I flipped it over was the fatty side, so you need to flip it over to where you can see where the grain. So it goes differently, and you're going to cut across the grain. You don't want to go with the grain, you want to go against the grain. So make sure you take a look at it before you put it in your cast iron skillet. So we're going to get a cast iron skillet preheating like screaming hot. I put some olive oil and butter in it and I'm going to get that sizzling. And now this looks huge. It's like 2.89 pounds. And it doesn't look like it's going to fit, but I promise it will fit. You're going to sear it on every side that you can. So your house can get a little smoky. But you're going to get it seared on that side for a few minutes. Then you're going to put it on in and get that seared as well. Remember to use a pot holder because that cast iron gets hot. You can use a cast iron on your glass top stove, but I would make sure it's like an enameled cast iron so it doesn't scratch it. I'm going to flip it over to the other side, sear it. I make sure that the fat is on the upside, the top side, before I put it into the oven. Still potatoes are boiling. That looks good and seared, and we're going to put it in the oven. Now, you can put it on as long as you want. I put it on for about 45 minutes to an hour. I'm going to slice up a Roma tomato real thin to put on a bag salad. I just used some romaine lettuce that was in a bag. And then I'm also going to slice up some red onion. Again, real thin. Some people like it chunky. Really, it's whatever you want to do. Not everybody in my house is going to eat tomatoes or onions on their salad, so I try and keep it more to one side of the lettuce. And then you can use pre-shredded cheese, but pre-shredded cheese always has a funky taste to me. I use it in some stuff, but I kind of want to shred this and have fresh cheese on it. So the other important thing you want to do is get a cookie sheet and a board, and you're going to set it there because when we take the tri-tip out of the oven, you're going to have to let it rest. And you're going to want that cookie sheet to catch all of the extra juices that runs off. I've not rinsed my potatoes, but I drained them, put them back in the pan, and I'm going to add some butter, salt, and pepper. And I'm going to use a blender to just blend it. It's easier than trying to mash it. It makes them smoother. Going to add some milk also to make it nice and creamy. And that's going to add a little more butter, salt, and pepper. And then I'm going to get my rolls preheating. They just take like 5 minutes at 350. So after you've taken out your tri-tip, you can do that. Now I'm going to test it with my thermometer. It says 145. People that like it well, but you're getting close. I do not like, or people that like it, more medium rare, you're getting close. I do not like it bloody, and neither do my kids, so we leave it in a little bit longer. We're going to let it rest before we slice it, and then I'm going to slice it on that wooden board. Now make sure you are going against the grain or it will be stringy. It will not be good. This tri-tip, I can't remember the price, but it was under $20. And we got it from Harder House. They roll it in a seasoning for you. And really, honestly, to feed a family of 4 with leftovers, that is your most affordable way of getting some type of steak. Steak is so expensive right now. But a tri-tip is good. It's juicy. I mean, that's almost a 3-pound tri-tip, and I believe it was $6.99 a pound, so not bad. You can tell as the juices run out and the fat is up on the top. It's just super juicy. It's kind of salty too. It's really, really good if you've never had a tri-tip. If you don't know how to cut it, just make sure you look it up like a recipe online, but go against the grain. And really, when you cut one piece and it's not the right way, you'll be able to tell how hard it is to chew and stringy it is compared to the way it's cut right. So there it is, all cut up. And the middle is going to be a little pinker and the edges are going to be a little browner. That's it with some brown gravy. I did a sweet potato and salad. And this is my daughter's plate. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.